Asia and the Pacific has witnessed unprecedented economic growth in recent decades, which have seen an impressive reduction in extreme poverty across the region. For instance, the number of people living in extreme poverty has declined from 29.7% in early 2000s to 10.3% in the early 2010s. Many more people are living healthier and longer lives. Access to healthcare, education, energy, water, and sanitation have improved. But as the region's dynamic economies continue to be engines of global economic growth, leaders in innovation, and strong proponents of economic cooperation and integration, inequality and wealth concentration is on the rise. Income inequality in the region has increased from 33.5% between 1990 and 1994 to 38.4% between 2010 and 2014. Though these figures are lower than other regions and have decreased in more than half of countries of the region, the overall rising trend is troubling. Concentration of wealth among the rich is an even bigger problem. In 2017, the net worth of the region's 846 billionaires was more than 7 times higher than the combined GDP of the region's least developed countries. These figures are all the more startling considering that 1.2 billion people across the region continue to live on less than $3.10 a day, the majority of whom live in rural areas and engage in agricultural activities. In the context of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, these figures cast a deep and worrisome shadow on all 3 aspects of sustainable development: economic resilience, social inclusiveness, and environmental sustainability. Rising inequality threatens dynamism of regional economies and is detrimental to sustained economic growth, making it more difficult to reduce poverty. Rising inequality also undermines social cohesion and solidarity. A deepening divide between the rich and the poor is often a factor in rising levels of crime and social unrest, undermining trust in institutions. And perceptions of unfair distribution of income often discourage those left behind and can lead to polarization, radicalization, and weakening of the state. Across the region, environmental sustainability has moved to the center of the development debate. Evidence suggests that the most affluent countries contribute more to climate change, whilst the poor are least prepared to withstand the shock from extreme events such as natural disasters. Indeed, the Asia-Pacific region is moving along with the rest of the world into a technology-led fourth industrial revolution, and the scale, scope, and speed of this transformation could be unlike anything the region has experienced. A key concern is that this revolution could magnify inequalities generated by frontier technologies, such as artificial intelligence, especially due to anticipated job losses in certain low-skilled categories. In September 2015, world leaders gathered in New York to adopt the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, pledging to leave no one behind. Reducing inequality in all its forms will be critical to deliver on this pledge. Perfect equality of wealth and income may not be feasible, but when it comes to inequalities of opportunity, outcome, and impact, governments in the Asia-Pacific region should not settle for anything less than a perfectly level playing field.